Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, how are you?
It is almost 1 o'clock here, and we are about to make some lunch because I am ravenous. I've been in the hairdressers this morning and I'm so hungry.
Hardly.
And one of the quickest and easiest ways to get some good nutrition into me is to make a smoothie.
Doesn't hair look nice?
Are you looking for the compliments?
She came on and she's like, what do you think of my hair? And she's flicking it around.
So I don't know about you, and I'd love to know in the comments, when you reach that stage of hungry, I could just reach for anything. Like all my plans of, eating foods that serve me well go out the window unless it's something quick and convenient. I do not like to cook. There is so many other things that I would prefer to do with my time than cook. So for someone like me, a smoothie is like unbelievable. Not only is it, I gotta have food that tastes good. It's like our celery juice. We did 4 days and we haven't touched it since. We just can't get consistent with it because it's too hard. It's too hard. So it has to taste good. It has to be super quick to make, and it's an added bonus that it's good for me.
And the thing is, what I like about it, taking the smoothies, is because sometimes when you get super hungry, you grab for things that are really convenient.
Yes.
And what can happen is sometimes when you take something that's convenient, after you've taken it, like sometimes I even find like if I go for like a takeaway or go something like that there, maybe like chips and stuff, it feels nice at the time, but then about 10 minutes later I'm like, oh my god, why did I take that? And I can feel my tummy rumbling, I can feel the not feeling so good afterwards, and I sort of regret it nearly after I've eaten it. But what I nearly feel sometimes with a smoothie, when you take it, you actually feel better after you've taken it.
Yes, and you feel satisfied, because I remember one morning, Seamus was making a bacon sandwich. It was a Saturday morning, and I was like being really disciplined, and I said, nope, I'm going to make myself a smoothie. You make a bacon sandwich, I'm going to make a smoothie. And I guarantee you, like the smell of the bacon cooking through the house, it was really good. But the moment I took a drink of my smoothie, I knew I'd made the right choice because it was delicious and it really satisfied me. Whereas Seamus was hungry a lot quicker than I was, because when you eat a lot of empty calories, you find that you need to eat more because it's not actually satisfying you.
But a bacon sandwich is nice every so often.
Absolutely, and nice. That's the one thing that I want you to understand if you come on this health journey that we're on with us. We wholeheartedly believe in living by the 80-20 rule. We don't believe in completely changing everything overnight, because that's not sustainable.
I'll have a bacon sandwich because I'll be like, just a desire bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
But as Mary says, like 80% of the time, I'll eat something else. Like I'll have a smoothie, I'll eat something else. I'll not have a bacon sandwich every morning. Single day.
No. Do we have takeaways? Of course we do. Do we eat chocolate? Almost every day, I would say. But we don't eat bars of chocolate. We don't eat packets of crisps every day, because we know that that is not in alignment with the goal that we have. So a lot of people set health goals, and this is probably a really good time to talk about this, because you may have given up on your health goal. And we're not going to try to sell you anything today. That's not why we're here. We're just here to share our experience. But a lot of people set health goals because they want to look a certain way. But what is more important, and we've really learned this and understood this over the past number of years, is we do things for a feeling. So yes, years ago, I would have followed programs because I wanted to look a certain way in my clothes, in my swimwear. But what I have really learned recently is I crave the feeling that health brings. I crave the energy. I crave the clarity. I crave how I feel in my clothes. And when you feel good, you look good. But we don't understand that. So if you're going after this typical image of a body, then a lot of the times, a lot of the things that you're doing isn't sustainable. And it's not making you feel good because you're depriving yourself. You're probably cooking something different for yourself. So you're not being a great example for your family, because you want, for me anyway, we want our kids to grow up in an environment where food is designed to fuel you. There is food that really makes you feel energized, and then there's food that tastes good, but it may not make you feel as energized as the other food does.
And also a really good book that we've read is Atomic Habits. It's a really good book because it talks about a lot of the habits that we have. So especially as in the New Year's, what can happen is so many people like, do you know what, I need to get healthy, I need to lose weight, and they'll drastically change what they're currently doing.
For a few days.
But they'll only do it for a few days because it takes so much willpower, it takes so much effort to try and keep that up. But what can happen then is your old willpower pulls you straight back again, because if you've set a goal as, I want to be exercising in the gym every single day of the week, if it's a way out of your sort of way to try and get to the gym, if it takes a lot of effort for you to go and do it, you'll probably stick at it for a while and then you'll fall back into your old habits. But if somebody were to say to you, I want you to watch Netflix every single day for the next month, it's really, really easy. Somebody could sit down and do that without very little effort. So it's really easy to create a bad habit like that. But it's more difficult to create a habit that takes a lot of effort, like trying to go to the gym every day, to trying to eat healthy every single day. So that's why we wanted to incorporate something like the smoothies and our capsules, because they're super easy. Because all you have to do is, will show you now, you can have the smoothie made in like 1 minute.
Yeah, literally.
Put it all together, and it's super, super convenient and doesn't take a lot of effort for you to try and get started on your health journey.
And Seamus is going to start making it there now, but before we show you how simple it is, we're going to show you the ingredients. There's only 4 ingredients needed.
So,
our milk of choice is rice milk. We choose non-dairy. We much prefer the feeling it gives us and the taste of it. So 250 milliliters of rice milk. Then you want to include, for this one that we're making today, it's our Black Forest Gatto, and it really is a huge favorite of ours. So this is our secret ingredient, using a protein powder. Because if you just make a smoothie without a protein powder,
chocolate flavor protein powder. This is vegan, plant-based.
If you make a smoothie without a protein powder, it's really good for you, but you'll probably find that it won't satisfy you. Whereas this protein powder is actually a complete meal. So what that means is it's got the correct amount of carbs, proteins, and fats, but good carbs, proteins, and fats. So that's why it's perfect for us to take as a breakfast or as a lunch, or some people that actually want to gain weight, but want to gain weight in a healthy way, use it as a snack. So they would have their 3 main meals, and then they would have, we call it our complete protein powder.
Beautiful. Crunchy almond butter.
As a snack. Next ingredients, that's 2 ingredients so far. Next ingredient is crunchy almond butter. Almond butter is my favorite. If you've never tried it, you've got to try the crunchy one. And a little tip, my favorite is actually the Aldi one. This isn't the Aldi one because we don't go to Aldi enough.
It's almost nearly half price.
Yeah, that's the Meridian. It's nice, but the Aldi one has just it's an edge to it. And then some dark, sweet pitted cherries. So a handful of them.
These are really nice.
So you just blend it up. But while Seamus is blending that up, I want to talk to you about our inner circle and why we created it, why we feel that it's something that could possibly benefit you. And I'm going to read a testimonial actually from someone that I got recently when we announced this. So we have been on our own health journey. Basically, for me, most of my life, I have always had an interest in what I was eating. I've always exercised, and I suppose we really delved into what health means for us whenever we started having kids. And I used to be very jealous and envious of Seamus because he was able to eat what he wanted.
Say that again?
Eat what he wanted and not put on any weight. Whereas I myself didn't have that luxury. But I had a different concept around health. I really didn't understand that we have one body, and when you start feeding it foods that it recognizes on a consistent basis, your body is an unbelievable tool which can start to repair itself from the inside out. And what really, I suppose, opened our eyes to the world of supplements was when we had our daughter. And I had a very difficult pregnancy. My body just could not absorb iron. I was taking iron supplements, but nothing was working for me. And I did not like how I was feeling. Up until this point, I genuinely was one of these people who turned my nose up at supplements, believed that I should have been able to get it from the food I was eating, believed it was a waste of money, and was just very closed-minded. But because I found myself in a place where I didn't feel good and I didn't like how I was feeling, I needed a helping hand. And I became open to trying a supplement which really appealed to me and made sense to me because it was in alignment with my values.
This supplement was really convenient.
Yes. So we started taking fruit, veg, and berries in a capsule, which has transformed our health in so many ways that it really struck up a passion in us, a passion that we didn't believe. We didn't, like, if somebody had told us that this would be our purpose in life a few years ago, we would have laughed at them.
And the thing is, as Mary says, by taking the capsules, it's super, super easy to do. Like, we've been on them almost 10 years.
Imagine.
Like 10 years. That's every single day, getting the right nutrients into your body in a really, really convenient way. As Mary said, we tried to do juicing with the celery. If you've watched any of our stories, you follow us, at the start of January, we tried doing juicing with celery juice every single day. It's a lot of work.
For 4 days we did.
You do feel, I will put my
Yeah.
hand up, you do feel amazing after it. After you actually get over the thought of drinking it and gulping it down, after you've done that, you do feel amazing. But to do it every single day, to chop it all up, to juice it,
to clean the juicer.
That's the biggest part, is actually to clean the juice. And then you've got a small glass and you drink it down, holding your nose, gagging.
Well, you do that. I don't mind it. I don't mind
That's real. It takes a lot of effort. Like as I said in that book, Atomic Habits, if you're going to create a new habit, if it takes a lot of effort, it's really difficult to continue it long term. But taking capsules every single day, that's really, really easy and it's really convenient.
So our journey has really grown over the last 10 years, and we are really, really, really passionate about helping people understand that no matter what they're going after in life, whether it's a huge business goal, a health goal, whether it's better relationships, everything we believe starts with your health. And it's about making simple changes that you can implement right here, right now, that don't require a lot of energy, that don't require a lot of effort, and are suitable for your entire family. So it's been a goal of ours for a number of years to create an inner circle, a membership portal, where we can add all of our learnings over the last 10 years. And believe you me, we've learned a lot. We've made a lot of mistakes.
We've paid a lot of money for all that learning.
But we've learned so much. But we want to make it simple for the everyday person. It's not going to be super highfalutin language. It's going to be, how can you get started today? What are the simple changes you could make so that in a month's time, you start to notice the benefits, and in 2 months' time, you're building on them, so that in 12 months' time, you're going to look back and you're going to need a telescope to see how much you've changed.
And the thing is, as Mary says, we wanted to have like nutritional plans, fitness plans that suit everybody. I was a carpenter, Mary was a teacher. We wanted to have something that we can understand, because if we can understand it, we can help our customers with it. But we also wanted to bring in the experts' help.
Yes.
So that's why we've joined up with personal trainers, nutritionists, to help bring all this incredible content into the inner circle that we want there to help our customers get the best results that they possibly can.
So this month we did a soft launch of it, because obviously with everything that's new, there's things that you want to improve, you want to see how things are working, but the feedback so far has been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The one thing that if you're watching this, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what's the price? What's the cost? And this was something that we thought about for quite a while, but we've decided, for those of you who have followed us or have been, associated with Sculpt Movement for what we've done for the last amount of years, we want to say a thank you. So we have a very special introductory offer for everybody that has followed us, to give you the chance to opt in at a very special price, because the price will be increasing.
Because the more value that we're going to add into the groups, the more experts that we're going to get to collaborate in the groups, the price is going to go up.
So at the minute, the introductory price for people who, if you're not a client of ours or one of our team, it's $8.99.
Which is really, really reasonable.
A month, $8.99 a month. And when you see the value of what you're getting in there, it's
that's
not even
live workouts, and the results that people have get. So we've been doing live workouts for the past 2 years with all of our customers, and the results of people who've been doing that on a consistent basis have been phenomenal. But we wanted to bring that because we've had so many people reach out to us and say, can I do your live workouts? But they're not our customers. So we wanted to create a place that people can actually do the live workouts, whether they're customers or not. They can still get access to all of the customer care, all of the resources that our customers currently get. You can get access to that inner circle for a very, very low price of $8.99.
If you are an active customer of anyone in our team or ourselves, you get a 50% reduction, because we want to say thank you. So like I said, this is only an introductory offer, and we wanted to make it affordable for everyone who's supported us over the years. Because if you're watching this, you've obviously followed us. So going forward, it's going to be a lot of new people that we're connecting with, so the price will be increasing. But I just want to share this testimonial. Whenever we launched this was one message, and we've got lots of them. This was just one that said, "That's brilliant, Mary. I'll definitely sign up. When I'm feeling a bit down or low in energy and mood, it's not the doctor that I go to. It's your workouts that I turn to. They lift my mood and they keep me feeling motivated. And in turn, I make healthier lifestyle choices."
That's just one testimony.
That's just one testimony. Hundreds.
And the thing is, the value of that, so it's $8.99. If you're not currently a customer with us or somebody in our team, it's $8.99, which is still really, really incredible offer, because the value in that group, like we currently have
Thousands.
we currently have 5 like fitness guides in there that have been created by personal trainers. Each one of those themselves sell for a minimum of €30.
Some up to €90.
Some up to €90. There's Food Fit for the Family. There's so many different nutritional plans that we have brought out over the last year. They're all going to be housed in that plan. So as Mary says, there is thousands of euros worth of material currently in there, and we're going to be bringing in new content every single month, so you'll get access to all of that as well for that incredible introductory price of $8.99 if you're not currently a customer with us. But if you are a customer or you are a part of our team, $4.99, which is absolutely, sometimes I'm thinking it's far too cheap, but it's far
we want to get back.
We want to give value.
I don't regret it.
It's not about the money from this.
No.
We want to give back, because do you know what, we make good money as it is, but we want to give back to people, and we don't want your excuse to be, I can't afford it for your health. We want to be able to give you your health, give you tips to increase your health, but it doesn't cost you a fortune.
Who's this not for? So if you want to survive on a diet of chicken and broccoli, it's probably not for you. If you're someone who is looking to go into like fitness modeling, it's probably not for you. Who is this for? The everyday mom, dad, woman, man who just wants to start living their best life, who wants to make health a journey, not a destination, who wants to create habits that they know is going to serve them well, who wants to have the energy to wake up and feel revitalized for the day ahead, who wants to start creating habits that they know will be a leading example to those that they meet.
That they can do long term.
It's for someone who, when you meet someone in 6 months, they're going to look at you and go, oh my God, what have you done to yourself? You changed your hair. They can't put their finger on it. All they know is that you are glowing from the inside out.
And
that is who it's for.
I'm going to, just looking at like Kevin saying, I've never seen you both looking so healthy. Like, I'm going to be 40 years of age.
You keep saying it, thinking that if you keep saying it, it's not going to happen.
I'm going to be 40 years of age. Like, I feel in better shape now than I did in my 20s. When I was in my 20s, I felt sluggish, I felt tired, I felt exhausted. I feel like I have more energy now, almost 40 years, when I'm 40 years of age. And that's down to the things that I'm putting into my body on a daily basis. And for me, it has to be super convenient. It has to be something that I can do on a long-term basis, because if I find it takes too much effort, I normally fall off plan. And that's what I love about everything that's going to be in our customer inner circle. It's really convenient stuff. It's things that doesn't take a lot of effort for you to add into your everyday life. And the results that you'll get are phenomenal, because we've had people go through the plans that we've had for the last number of years, and they've been incredible results that people have got.
I just want to read out one more testimonial here, and it was, hi Seamus and Mary, hope you are both having a wonderful weekend. I am loving the workouts and the healthier lifestyle. My goal would be to stick to this plan, keep going with the routine morning workouts, encourage and educate my family on the importance of exercise and healthy eating. They are quite good, but it's great to have the encouragement and support from yourselves to help us achieve our goals as a family. I'm committed and I believe in you guys. Many thanks. That is why we do what we do. Not for people to wake up tomorrow 10 stone lighter. It's being that role model, loving the skin that you're in. That is why we created this inner circle, for you to realize that health is something that we take for granted, and that you could be so accustomed to feeling exhausted, to feeling drained, but you're stuck in a rut and you don't know how to get out of it. Accountability is key. And that's what the Inner Circle membership will
And one thing that we're going to be doing in this, what we're going to be doing in this Inner Circle, because there's so many different fitness things out there. There's so many different fitness websites, apps.
And they're all amazing.
And they're all absolutely incredible. What we want to bring to the table is the work that we've done on ourselves in our mindset. Yeah. Because we can help you with your mindset, because it doesn't really matter what fitness plan you have, because if you're not willing to follow it, if you find it's too difficult, you're not going to stick to it long term. But we want to show you a lot of the things that we have done over the years. Some of the coaches that we have paid astronomical prices.
We work with the best in the world.
for mindset, and we're going to bring that into this customer inner circle, because we're going to help you with your fitness, your health, and your mindset to try and give you the best results you possibly can for that incredible value.
So if you do want to join, drop a comment below, or whoever page if someone has shared this, you can reach out to them and ask them for, if you're a customer, remember, you want your VIP link, you've got a discount link, and if you're not a customer, you can still get access to it for an incredible $8.99, which is definitely not going to be staying at that
For
price.
an introductory price.
So let's up our lunch. So this is just one.
Cover your ears.
Glass at the ready. So the amount that Seamus put in, can't think of the word, is for one. So obviously you could double it, but it wouldn't make double. Look at this, and it just tastes divine. It's like dessert. It is literally like Black Forest Gatto. It is so good. So good. So cheers to the weekend. We're heading to London tomorrow. We're speaking at an event. It's wonderful to be back at events again. I'm so grateful. And yeah, it's going to be a big year for us, and we're excited to bring you on the journey with us. So have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining us, and cheers.
Cheers. See you later, guys.